Gonna build a mountain from a little hill.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Can you hear the music? I'm not really sure if you can. Maybe I put it a little bit up. I think this should work. Hopefully. Hello, everyone. How are you guys? Are you guys having fun playing Planet Zoo? Name is Emily. I'm from Brazil and I love your videos. Thank you so much, Emily. Hello, Mark. Hello, Elena. Hello, Standby. Hello, Barney. Hello, Typo. Hello, Matt. Hello, Di. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Banzai. Hello, Adrian. Hello, Cooper. Hello, Lynx. Hello, where's the hidden hand? Hello, Useless. Talia. How are you? Oh my goodness, chat is going so fast, but hopefully that is only because everyone is saying hi. Hello, Synth. Hello, Primal Gamer. Hello, Chewy. Hello, Strix Akra. I really hope I pronounced that name right. I saw you saying, like, I want to be a bird in a franchise mode series. That's not this live stream, by the way. Panda Lover. Hello, Cameron. Hello, Rosalie Fan. Hello, Cat Conda. Hello, Dylan. Hello, Lydia. Hello, other Brian. Hello, Mira. Or Myra. Or Yella. And Erica. I've made it to the stream. Yes, you did, Primal. Hello, Harry. Hello, Marcus. Hello. Oh my goodness, Leonte. Hello, Formtastic. Doing great, lady. Hope you're too, Lemon Planet Zoo. I'm doing great too, Useless. It has been a really hectic week, I have to say, but I'm really enjoying everything so far, and it's just an amazing vibe that is going on. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Manuel. Oh my goodness, my chat just completely, all the names disappeared for just a split second. I was like, oh my goodness. Hello, Zulio. Hello, Nicholas. Hello, Amy Fisher. Hello, Wouterus. Oh my goodness, Chibiusa. I always have a hard time to read your name, but welcome guys to the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. And for those that have not seen my live streams on Twitch, this is kind of what we have been doing. What time is it? Because it looks a little bit greenish. I don't know what that is. So we have been playing franchise mode on Twitch, and we're gonna continue that a little bit over here, and then in an hour or two we will move to Twitch again, and we will continue this park. And I have other plans for other live streams, but for now I wasn't able to do that in Mainland Zoo, but hopefully you guys will enjoy. So yeah, we had a hard time getting some money, but finally we are earning some money. That's why you don't have any borders, because else you can't see my conservation credits and my money. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot we have to do. This is what we did in the last stream, just a very simple habitat. We have some springboks and Thomson Gazelles in here. And we also built a grizzly bear habitat, which we're going to decorate this episode, because as you can see, it's a super ugly, simple habitat right now. But we do have some cute bears in here. And what we also did during the last Twitch stream was this cheetah habitat, and oh my goodness, I had so much fun having those guys in the zoo. They are so pretty, and we got babies. They're so amazing. We got leopards. No, we don't have leopards, unfortunately. I wish we do. I wish we did. You're so talented. Thank you so much, Harry. In the hospital. Hope you're doing well, Laura. I hope everything is okay and they take good care of you. Get well soon, Laura. Jennifer. Hello. We're not gonna do any naming during this series because we do that on Twitch. We will have a separate franchise mode. Ooh, what did I do? separate franchise mode series on YouTube with naming from YouTube, and this is basically the naming at Twitch. So I'm not going to do any naming during this live stream on YouTube. But just to show you guys around a little bit more, this is the cheetah habitat. It's still not finished, obviously, because the surroundings we still have to do. We were playing around with these fences because I was like, hey, I don't want people to stand here or like on the stairs. So I was like trying to see if this would work, and it basically works. And the people also have a a viewing area right over here, which they actually use. So this one, and there's another one right over here. But yeah, we have to do a lot of decorating still. This so there's a feeding plate right over here, so the cheetahs can walk over here, run around, and have a nice area to chill and have some fun and relax. And then they have a cave right over here. So they have some bedding, which they actually use a lot. So they just come in here and sleep and just hide away from all the guests, which is really cool. And they also use the water for drinking and stuff. May I ask, what is new DLC in this game? We don't know. We just have the game. It just launched, so we have no idea what the next DLC will be. Other than I have the feeling that we will get a DLC before Christmas, because they did that with Jurassic World Evolution, with Planet Coaster. And what my guess is that before Christmas we will get a DLC, and then it will take like 4 months or something like that for the next DLC, because mostly the first DLC in the new year will drop around April or May. So yeah, there's gonna be a big gap in between. So I really feel that we will get a DLC for Christmas, but don't pin me on it, guys. I'm just guessing here. Greetings, Kane. Hello, how are you doing? Can you upload this habitat to the workshop? I don't really think, well, maybe we can. But that will be like, I am only making blueprints for you guys, but this one might be, but it's not really finished, so I don't really feel like uploading it right now. Maybe when it's finished I will do, but there's so much we want to do. I'm doing good, Sea Gamer. Hope you're doing well. I heard you got back from the hospital from surgery, so I really hope you're doing well too. How do you play the game? If you ask about the franchise mode, I did do a tutorial kind of ish during the beta, which definitely still works. I think there might be some new things, but the basis of franchise mode, I think that tutorial still makes pretty much sense. I'm trying to read all your comments. How do you go visit other people's parks? Well, that's just digitally, so that basically means like I have a message right now, so I'm visiting my own park, and you have kinfolk right over here, but it's not like it's the same like this. I see people in my park and I can say hello, and I get like 20 conservation credits as a reward, but you can't really say like, oh yeah, this is my Steam friend, I'm going to his park, like for real, like walk around like I'm doing right now. You can't do that unless obviously you will download a zoo from the Steam workshop, and then you will be able to visit it, but it's not like really visiting. Lady's very popular today, aren't they? Is that so, Primal? So yeah, we're just going to play around with the game, and I really want to make a start for the grizzly bear habitat, I think, to at least give them a nice habitat. But first, I really want to check these guys, because these babies are so adorable, aren't they? Let me just pause the music. Can you guys hear this? I don't know if it's too loud. Well, they're just walking. They're not making any noises right now. I don't hear a lot of sound myself, though. So your character kind of just goes and visits other people. Yeah, exactly. And by greeting them, you will get conservation credits, and maybe also when they greet you. So releasing animals into the wild, selling animals in the marketplace, sending your avatar to visit other zoos. So sending your avatar is basically, it happens automatically, I think, because I have all these people automatically in my zoo too. So I don't really know how that would work. Maybe there's an option for it, like send it, but I never did, and other people have me in their zoo. So yeah, I would not really know. Medu hyena habitat. Little sound? What? I'm confused what you're asking. But yeah, these cheetahs are so beautiful. They're so cute. I really like them. Let me put the sound down again. What's your favorite animal in the game? I can't choose. They are all so beautiful and amazing. I even never expected to love the warthogs, which I do. So that's a little bit of my issue. Like, I love all the animals. Like, I really do. Honestly, they're all so cute and adorable. And yeah, I really like them. Let me check if we can downgrade the grizzly bear habitat. Grade 4 climb proof. Okay, so we can't really replace it for... This is grade 3 and climbable. So that doesn't make any sense for the grizzly bears to replace it. Maybe the concrete one instead. I want to replace... No, wait, we can just build our own fencing, I think. Let's do that. We can just replace this with a null fence and then create our own. What do you do in the game? Well, you build and run your own zoo, and you can choose whether you want to play career mode, which is like basically some kind of offline. Is that the career mode? I keep saying them wrong. So you have the scenario mode and you have like the offline franchise mode, so you can have like daily challenges and like these small little challenges, and you really start from scratch with building your zoo. But you can also choose to play sandbox mode, which gives you unlimited money and unlimited resources with your conservation credits, so you can basically adopt any animal you would like in your zoo. But for me, that is not really a lot of fun. Like, I like it to build, but it feels totally different from how's it called? Planet Coaster. The sandbox mode in Planet Coaster was so different compared to this. But that's probably because I really enjoyed the franchise mode a lot. So basically, I just really, I really like the franchise mode like we're doing right now. So really have a challenge with get money in your zoo. I just really like that. The challenge is good. Having animals, getting babies, earning your conservation credits. I really enjoy that. Can't hear the cheetah. Yeah, it didn't even make a sound, Emma. I think... I wonder... did I mute it? No, I only muted the soundtrack volume, but we could maybe just pause this one and unmute the soundtrack volume and then raise the volume of my PC and OBS. Okay, let's have a look if this is this too loud? Do you hear the guests? Might be a little bit too loud. How does this sound? I'm really curious. Cat, calm that. I don't understand what you mean. It's like a very broad question you have, so I can't really tell you like I want to learn how to play the game. Can you teach me? Like, what do you mean? Do you mean building? Do you mean how to play franchise mode? Do you mean how to take care of your animals? Can you be more specific? Because I really can't say anything about your question. And if you want to know how to play franchise mode, or like know how in general to play the game, I would highly just recommend to play the scenario mode, because that takes you really step by step by all the things you need to know, which I highly recommend. Hello, Capybara, how are you doing? Sound is fine. Sound isn't too loud. Well, too loud. Is that like guest loud now? Do you recommend buying the deluxe edition? Well, that depends, Harry. The deluxe version gives you 3 extra animals, which in my opinion are worth it, but I think that is personal. So you get the Komodo dragon, the pygmy hippo, and the Thomson Gazelle. Do I say that right? Thomson Gazelle. I think it is. I always forget the last one. But those animals are really beautiful. But if you're like, yeah, well, I couldn't care less about those 3 animals, then you don't really have to buy it, I guess. So it's really up to you. Do you play franchise or challenge? This is franchise mode. I like the franchise mode, especially with the market. I really like that challenge of like sending animals to other people. Like we had a lot of animals we put in a trading market during the live streams on Twitch, and it's just a lot of fun to just say, okay, who wants this Thomson Gazelle, who wants this springbok, who wants this cheetah, and then people can actually just get your animal. I really like that aspect of the game. The dangerous animal has escaped. Oh my god, that's probably a grizzly bear. Oh. You're not really escaped now, are you? That's because of me. Shoo, shoo, shoo. That's not really smart. We can do something about that. Let's just replace it again with the brick barrier and just build the custom fence first. So we don't have any issues. Silver Red! How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I think it's gonna get nighttime, yeah, so we might want to wait for some building and just enjoy these animals. And if it's nighttime and it's super dark, just press L and you will see that there's a light bubble where it makes your life a lot easier. Picking a favorite animal is like picking your favorite child. You just can't pick. Exactly, Nick. I don't have kids, but I can imagine it feels the exact same way. C'est français, anglais, s'il vous plaît. Je ne parle pas français. Those are my only French words. Oh, I'm loving Melee so far. What can we expect to see soon? Tomorrow there will be a hippo habitat. It's humongous, but I love to build it. For those who have seen my Let's Play franchise mode series, I've made the hippo habitat. I think that was the last day I got the beta. And I was pre-recording that series and I was building the hippo habitat, and it was so boring and so empty. And I really felt like, oh my god, these animals are so cute. You see that L, by the way? You see the difference? And I was like, oh my god, I really want to build a hippo habitat, which is super beautiful. And someone on my Discord server, he sent I think it was like an art piece of a hippo outpost. I have no idea what zoo it was, but I used that as inspiration, and it's humongous, but I love it. And it has like an underwater viewing gallery on 2 sides, and it's so cool. Why did the cheetah look so terrified when he was swimming? Well, maybe he was scared that he was drowning. Standby. Who is this, by the way? This is Kaden. And who do we have here? Blood Banana and Luna Lautje. But they're so cute, and they're purring like... They're so adorable. I love them. Can you make a climbing habitat for lemurs, chimpanzees? Yes, the episode after that is going to be really exciting, because the last episode I pre-recorded during the early access a bunch of us YouTubers had before Planet Zoo launched. I built a Japanese macaque habitat, and it wasn't completely finished. And then Mike Sheet, who some people know from Bro Coasters, what was it? I was watching a video of him of a botanic garden on his YouTube channel. So Mike Sheet, go and follow him. And I was like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. So he texted me like, oh my goodness, you know what? Does Maylin Zoo would like to see a botanic garden? And I was like, oh hell yeah, Maylin Zoo wants that. And then, so he was like, oh yeah, I can blueprint something for you. And I was like, no. I was like, I'm gonna send you my park and you just check what you want to do to get a little bit of a feeling where everything is. So that was the last thing I built, was the Japanese macaque one, which wasn't completely finished, but I had a really awesome climbing structure, which I'm going to upload to the workshop, by the way. Depends on what he built though. So he built something in my zoo. He posted a screenshot on Twitter, so I retweeted that one this morning. And I haven't seen it. I do have the zoo back, but I'm not going to see it. I'm going to record together with him a walkthrough. He did some things with that habitat, and I was super excited to see it. So that will be up hopefully on Monday or Tuesday. And I'm just really excited for it. He is... he made so many beautiful theme parks in Planet Coaster. And now he's like super addicted to Planet Zoo. And he's so creative and... he makes such beautiful things. So definitely go and check out Mike Sheets. And yeah, well, you guys will see what he've made. And I will have to experience what he've made in a few days. So yeah, we have the Japanese macaque coming up. And we have the hippo. Whoa, what was that? Did you see those legs? That was really weird. So yeah, Japanese macaque and the hippo habitat. And oh my goodness, what do you guys do? And after that, I have not built anything because I lost the park for a few days. So I wasn't able to make anything new, but I'm just really excited to continue Maylin Zoo again. But that's also the reason why I'm not building a Maylin Zoo right now, because I was like, no, I don't want to see it yet. I want to wait till I'm in a voice call with him, because he's, I think, from America. I'm not sure. Was it Canada? Shilf, can you tell? It's Mike. She's from Canada or America. I forgot. But yeah, basically, we have to wait until tomorrow evening so we can record the video, and then I can finally see what he made, and it's gonna be really epic. I'm pretty sure it will be. Did you just see that are vulnerable and king brown cheetah are on endangered list? Yeah, I guess I have to admit that I have not really been reading all these things, but you can say it's vulnerable. But you can see, like, in real life, so critically endangered, bonobo is endangered, the bongo is near threatened. So yeah, this is very interesting. You can learn a lot, but I should definitely pay more attention to what the Zoopedia says. But I have been so excited to just build. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna pause the game because I don't want to miss out on the babies, but I also want to build a fence here first so we can do some decorating. Also, by the way, very good thing to know. I know I was pretty much struggling a lot also during the... Oh my god, protesters. Don't look. Like, you have these types of animals, like the springbok and the Thomson Gazelle, and also the pronghorn antelope. And you have several of those kind of animals that... Also the cheetahs, by the way. That get really stressed if a lot of people are looking at them. And there's something you can do, and it doesn't really work always, but you can put down these signs. And we were streaming this week on Twitch, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put those down. I don't think it's going to work now anymore because I have them lowered in the ground. They should be here. Yeah, they're here in the ground because I'm not really sure. You don't see a radius. But someone else like, yeah, but you can't see radius around it, so it probably doesn't work. But the thing is, I'm just going to put a few down to see if it's going to change. You can see it if you click it. It says it's operational. So basically, they do work. Only you can't really see how many you should place down or how it exactly works. But the fact that it says it's operational, I believe they really work. And we didn't have any issues with the animals being super stressed. So I think it worked. Now this one already has 78, 77. Go away. Why are you protesting? Is there any animal boxed or what are they protesting? Yeah, that's exactly my thought. Why are they protesting? No, we might have too many animals in the market right now. In the market. Later. Let me check because we have how many Thomson Gazelle. So we go to the zoo. I'm gonna put on some music again. Hopefully this is right. Okay, so the Thomson Gazelle. And we have 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, let's try it from this side. Okay, so these have contraception, so they don't get any babies. So we have Kylodix and TG Star, and we have Emma and Merc and Olufemi. I think Olufemi is not a name from a Twitch stream, and Folana isn't either, and Babafemi also isn't. So I think those are new ones, and they are all adults. So what I'm just basically going to do is I'm going to send those to the trading center, and I'm going to sell them on the market. So cheetah, and we're gonna get the Thomson Gazelle, and we're just gonna see what would be a fair price to sell them for. Wow. That is really nothing. Like seriously, they are not worth anything. So what I wonder is, oh wait, this is a baby. That one should not be in here. Those are like the small little bugs that happen. I don't really know. Okay, so now we should be able to trade the rest. So I actually don't think I'm gonna trade it. I think I'm gonna just release it in the wild because I can get maybe 10 conservation credits from it from the market. So I think I'm just gonna sell them all or release them into the wild to get some conservation credits because it's not worth it right now to put a lot of effort in putting them on the market. So release to the wild. They're not worth anything at this point. My first time watching a stream with Planet Zoo. I hope you like it, Stephanie. Why are baby animals so cute? Because they're small and they look so adorable. Standby. Yeah, I think that was also an issue for those animals. There were just so many in there. So we're just gonna pause the game and we're gonna build a fence. We're gonna continue this. So we're gonna make a nice habitat for these grizzly bears because they are about to get some babies, or maybe they already have one. So let's quickly make a habitat for them to make sure that we can enjoy them in a nice habitat instead of like a very plain and boring habitat. I want to rotate this a little bit. I'm happy that I should not say this too loud, but I'm happy that the advanced move tool is working now again. It's on and off, so I don't really know what that is. If you guys have any questions, please make sure to tag me. So add the lady designer in the chat because it's easier for me to read while I'm building to see like, oh, that question is pointed towards me. Because I feel bad if I miss it, but the chat is going pretty fast if I also want to be able to play a little bit Planet Zoo for you guys. So really, don't feel bad to tag me. Not in this case. If you will be on my Discord server, don't tag me too much, but... too much, not too much. You may tag me, but not like 100 times a day. Wait! Johnny wants a cup of tea. Did I miss him? Did I miss him? He's working right now. But hello, Joris. Did I miss him? Well, if you're here, hello. I can't make you a cup of tea because you're working. I found your channel today by having your Rat Panda Habitat Speed Build video on my recommendations. Coincidence that you stream right now? Ah, well, maybe. Maybe not. I saw the video was doing really well on YouTube, the Rat Panda video. So, yeah, a lot of people got in the recommendations. I think because I think that's the reason why it is doing so well. I don't know, but feel welcome here. More than welcome. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great time. I'm not answering questions in Dutch. You can ask me questions in Dutch, but I'm not going to answer them in Dutch. That's what I should say. Like, I wanna keep the chat English as possible. That would also be nice for other people to understand what you're saying. So please, if possible, just ask your questions in English too, so everyone knows exactly what you're saying. But I do have a Dutch ma in here, so they know exactly if you're saying something really rude or whatever. It's not like it's like completely that no one knows what you're saying if you're saying it in Dutch. Ah, shoot. I wanna... how are we gonna do this? I'm not sure if this wood is also climbable. We can see that, right? What would you add as the first DLC to the game? Fishies or aquatic animals? Don't you mean aquatic fish, animals, or birds? That's mostly the question, because fishies and aquatic animals are the same. Oh wait, it's just maybe like fishes and aquatic animals. Maybe I would love that. I would love that. But if I like, we now have Planet Zoo, so I have time to think about it and to say like what I would prefer. And as of right now, that really depends on the fact that if it's going to be aquatic animals, then I don't want it to be like the exhibit animals. I can live with the fact that there might be a few with like very small fish, but I really would like to have the freedom to build a tank like with my own water and add, for example, sharks or stingrays or those kind of animals. If that's not going to happen, then give me a birds DLC with like birds that we can create the habitats for them, like the flamingos and the ostrich. But we want flying birds, so that would mean we would need a fencing tool with like netting and stuff. So yeah, one way or the other. I hope for both of them, but I do hope we will get it in a way that we will be happy to make habitats for them and not being like, oh yeah, here is your exhibit aquarium and add your fish in there. You know what I mean? I guess it totally makes sense to every one of you. Oh yeah, I was checking if that item is climbable or not. So 1 meter high, a forgotten grid prop wood. I don't think this one is climbable. You can see if items are climbable with the property section. So if you click climbable, these are the items you can also use for habitats in order to have animals climb them. So there are a bunch of beams and African sticks and bamboo and sunshade supports and decorative strips and columns and a lot of things you can also use for animals to climb on. So there's a climbable section in the construction area, but that means we are good with these fencing. So let's edit these barriers And now replace it for the no offense. You have to keep paying attention to our money, obviously. And we're gonna move you to here. Did I accidentally replace a weird thing of the fences? I don't think so. We just want to replace this a little bit to the back side, so not that the animals will walk over it and it gives a sign that they an dangerous animal escaped. It's quite funny to see the fact that if you have a tortoise that you will get the message, a dangerous animal escaped. Like a baby tortoise, guys. A dangerous animal escaped. Like, what? Are you serious? If you buy the deluxe edition, do you get the animals? Or do you still need to buy them? And where can you get the wallpapers? So if you get the deluxe edition, you get the 3 extra animals coming with the deluxe edition. You also have, and I can show you guys in Steam, you also get wallpapers indeed, and you get the soundtrack. So that is exactly what you hear in the background of my videos. That is exactly what you hear in the background right now. That is the soundtrack of Planet Coaster, and those are like, how many songs? 18 songs, lovely, amazing music. So you got that with the deluxe version. And if you go right click, this is in Dutch, I'm sorry for that. If you go right click on it and where was it? I don't know how you call it. How you call this is bladerde plaatselijke bestanden. I don't know the translation for it. But you click the second, so you go to the second to last option and then click the second option. And then you get into this folder. And then you have the wallpapers, you have the soundtrack, provided custom textures. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is everything you get with the deluxe version. And that means you will get the soundtrack. It's with FLAC files. I have no idea what that is, but probably people that are into those files know exactly what that is. But you also have the MP3 files, and you can listen to this awesome Planet Zoo music all day long if you want to. Graphic settings. If anyone... I've restarted so many times, but it didn't work. Yeah, there are some issues with starting the game. And they know about those issues. And for what I've heard is that beginning of next week, there will be a new update. And hopefully those issues will be fixed. I have the same issues with starting the game and not being able to load like the complete menu. So yeah, the only thing you can do is just restart the game again and again and again. And... why are you standing inside of each other? Jeez. Oh my goodness. Go out, yes. So yeah, just force close the game and restart it. Sometimes the second time already it works. Sometimes it happens again. And I think like it's not the worst case scenario. The worst thing is when you're building in a park and you get a crash and you forgot to save. Now that is really frustrating. I get it that starting the game, it's just annoying, but it's not like the biggest issue. The biggest issue for me are crashes when playing the game and forgetting to save. And let's talk about saving. Save your game. And for all the lurkers in here, don't forget to save. There the song I Want to Build a Mountain. No, that one isn't in there. I was a bit disappointed too because I really love that song, and I was thinking like, hey, we don't have that song. But so I don't know what that exactly is. They may have just used that for the trailer. There are holes in the fences, by the way. But yeah, there is no song, complete song. It is a cover, if I remember correctly. They're so cute. I can't help it. Cheetah fence about to collapse. Yeah, that's why I called the mechanic, because we don't want that. How are you doing? Oh my god, cleanliness is really bad, and we need a mechanic too to fix those barriers. Okay, so chit chat. I'm going to lower that barrier, and we're gonna replace this with a no offense too, but just for the eyesight right now, I want to do this. Okay, so we have a natural barrier. And what kind of rocks? Also, good thing to know, I was actually recording my Let's Play franchise mode series for YouTube, and also me had a crash. And that specifically is because of, when you go and use a temperate, I'm not really sure if it's with other rocks, but number 14, and I totally forgot to report it during the beta. I had exactly the same thing, but rock 14, so this one on the right side, is causing crashes, and I totally forgot, so I lost a lot of it, and that's why I have not been uploading anything of the franchise series yet, because I had a crash and I lost so much that I kind of just better want to start all over again, because it doesn't make any sense. So that's why. Hello, the cheetahs. Me too, Inspector Ryan. I had that too. I was wondering. Okay, so just to clarify, tempered rocks. I know for sure it's tempered rocks, but it might be other rocks. So to be sure, avoid this number 14 rock. Do not place it. Do not do it unless it's fixed. I already reported it now, but I totally forgot just to do that during the beta, which is my bad. I'm so sorry. So what kind of rocks do we have here? Taiga. And Taiga should not have any issues, but I'm just going to avoid rock number 14 completely to be sure. My friends keep getting crashes from this rock. Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, as I said, I feel just so bad that I didn't report it. I feel really bad. I'm sorry, people. Also, by the way, for the FaFan members that haven't seen the community wall yet, you can already see the hippo habitat video with early access on the channel now. So it will be in the folder of the Mainland Zoo file. And on the community wall too. Hopefully you will enjoy. Well, please don't leave the stream now. We want you here. Who'd win a fight, baby hippo or baby pygmy hippo? Hard question. I wonder if the baby hippo is exactly the same size as the pygmy hippo. I don't think so. I think they really made it at least as big as they should be. At least for a juvenile size. So all the animals get born as a juvenile and not like the giant pandas being like naked rats. You know what I mean? Those naked rats. Yeah, they're cute, but no. I prefer the babies we see right now, the age we see right now in the game. Just plays number 14 now, and no problem at all for me. Is that the tempered rock, Norden? Are you serious? I'm not gonna test it. I really don't want any crash during this live stream. Dropping in to listen to this whilst doing algebra. You're the only thing keeping me moral up. Ah, thank you, Capybara. I'm so happy to hear that. So what have you guys been enjoying the most? The franchise mode or the... Are you still playing the scenario maybe? Or are you playing career mode or sandbox mode? What are you guys playing? What are you guys enjoying the most so far? And who is playing right now? I'm really curious. I'm playing through the career mode while watching. Good one, Notrin. Sandbox mode, definitely. I wish I would say the same. I really wish, but no. I just don't really enjoy it that much. I prefer this. I prefer this mode. Not saying it's not fun. I just really enjoy this more. You have a prize. You have a prize. What kind of prize? You see, guys, I need to do my breeding again. Oh my goodness. I'm not at the first spot anymore. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Money, money, money. How many days left? 1 day? We are 100% complete, but I feel like we should get some baby tigers in. Baby Bengal tigers hype. I love them so much. They're so cute. So who was already doing the challenge mode 2? Because I thought I had many Bengal tiger babies, but I guess not that many as the rest of the world. Could you place every rock 14 on every type without crashes? Oh, good question. Oh, we can now delete that barrier or just replace it. And that one, replace it, replace the pillar. We need one more rock. Not that one, let's get this one. Now the question is, of course, will they be able to climb it? I don't think they will. Wait, she doesn't have any babies anymore. She was about to get offspring, right? Where are the babies? What? Thomson Gazelle, Thomson Gazelle. Grizzly bear is expecting offspring. Oh, Yoris. What is that bear doing here? Who is that? Oh, who is that? Bram. Oh, you're the baby. You became an adult. Shoo, shoo, shoo. We don't want you to get any offspring. Well, we can keep you in here. At least for now, that is. Can't play at the moment, stuck in bed, ill with back problems, can't sit down at a computer. Oh, I feel you, Elliot. Is it some kind of hernia or those kind of bad issues? Because that really is super hard. I wanna say a bad word, but I'm not to say that, obviously. But yeah, I know that can be very hard if you have serious back issues. So really hope you get well soon, Elliot, and it gets better for you. I'm pregnant. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm so happy for you, Joris. I think we're going to make a copy of these rocks, and that makes life a lot easier. So just select it with this button and then say merge. What was the button again? And then you have a group right over here, and then you can just say, hey, copy paste my life. Here you go. And it actually makes it pretty natural just to copy paste them, and just if you just don't do it, if you just make it pretty natural, then you should be good. Just not like straight line or anything like that. Does that make sense? I don't think it makes sense, but still. I am rambling, guys. I am rambling. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to name the names. This is kinda ish a Twitch exclusive series, so I'm gonna keep the naming for the Twitch live streams. And if you want to see your names in the YouTube series we are going to do, then go to my community wall, and then you can just say, hey, can you call an animal? And then tell me if you want to have a female or a male, and then call an animal after you, and then I have a list and I will write it down, and then as soon as we have more names, I can add them in our zoo. And to be honest, like getting babies and stuff, it all goes pretty fast. So I'm not really worried if we have 200 names or whatever. I'm really not worried about that. It's gonna be totally fine. Might take some time, but it's gonna be totally fine. Especially when your zoo gets bigger and bigger, it will be fine. About the community contest, is it better to be on the left or the right side? I thought at first it was on the left side, but it's basically the right side. So the more you have, the more you go to the smaller group on the right side. So the more you have, yeah, it's like, where can you compare it with, I wonder? It's like a lot of people have this achievement, then less people have this achievement, then less people have this, less people have that, less people have this, less people have that. And then when you have like a lot of babies, I have 46 and I'm here right now. So yeah, I want to go here. I only have one day, so I'm a little bit debating now, like what am I gonna do? I might just do that during the Twitch stream, just go to the Bengal tiger, to my breeding zoo and just breed some more Bengal tigers. Oh my goodness. What animal is best to breed for conservation points? Well, that basically, there are two things you can pay attention to. One is how much do you get by releasing the animal to the wild. I don't really think that changes at all. It just depends how high rated your animal is. So the higher rated your animal is, if it has a bronze or silver or golden status, then you will get more conservation credits releasing an animal in the wild. And obviously it does matter. Like for Thomson Gazelle, you don't get that many conservation credits, maybe 25, say max 100. So obviously you have to pay attention to what kind of animals you will breed with. But it really depends. Like there are a lot of animals that you can right away say, if you just select it on all animals, like don't go for peafowl, don't go for Thomson Gazelle, you don't get any conservation credits for it. But the market is fluctuating a lot of times. So sometimes there are no African wild dogs, and then you could say, oh my God, there are no African wild dogs. I'm going to breed African wild dogs, because then you can ask a lot of conservation credits for them. But you have to just keep checking the market, which I really think is super fun to do. But as you can see, there are a lot of people breeding with African wild dogs. There are over 26 pages. So an African wild dog is not going to give you any conservation credits unless you release it to the wild. So I wonder if this works. Wait, if I just get... Let me get one. Let me get one with decent stats, because I want to see. I want to test this. Okay, this one has decent stats except for the immunity gene. Can we have one with like everything blue or something like that? Okay, this one. I am going to adopt this one for 33 conservation credits. Watch this. Because this, I have not thought of this, but this could potentially mean... Oh, okay, no. It doesn't work. I thought, what if this animal would be like 100 cc to release it into the wild? But in this case, this person sold it for 33 conservation credits, and it was basically 30 conservation credits by releasing it to the wild. I don't know if the system adapts it, like that it knows what you bought it for, so it will never go higher, because that will be like the most easiest way to get conservation credits. But yeah, you just really have to check the market constantly. If you really want to go for breeding and earning conservation credits, you really should check the market. Like, what kind of animal? Maybe the African buffalo? Like, okay, there's one for 30, but then right away you can see that you can ask around 800 conservation credits for an African buffalo. So yeah, definitely, if you do it now, there's only one page. Go for it. Get an African buffalo, get the females, get 1 male, 4 females or something like that, or maybe 3 in this case. You can buy them from the Frontier Zoo if you're lucky, and then go and breed them, because you can sell them for 800. So yeah, African buffalo right now is really useful. But if all of you people, 380 people right now watching here, and you all gonna do the same thing, you will get the same thing as you see right here, because they're worth nothing. So I really love it that the market can be so different. Like, obviously, Indian peafowl is super easy to breed, so no wonder that there are just a lot of peafowls on the market. People didn't get the Indian peafowl to breed with, or at least I hope. I hope they didn't. To breed with for conservation credits. But yeah, it's a very good question, but it's not like you should do this, you should do that. Obviously, if you go for like lions or Bengal tigers or cheetahs or anything like that, if you just go to these cheetahs, I bought them, so I'm not really sure if that would work. Luna Lauche, she's an adult, and if I would say release, I get 237 conservation credits just by releasing this animal. So it's not like if they're not worth anything on the market, you can still release them in the wild, and you can just check like, when do I get more? Do I release it in the wild, or do I put it up for the market? Those kind of things I really like. I really enjoy the fact that the market is such an interesting place to see if you can get animals to breed to earn conservation credits with, like the African buffalo as we just saw. How about a black wildebeest, for example? Well, there are only 2 pages, which is not even bad. So there are like 5 cheap ones on the market right now, all males. But if you get female, oh boy, you can get some really nice female conservation credits. Female conservation credits. Did I just say that? You can get some really nice conservation credits for a black wildebeest. But do check the market first before you go and try to make a plan to really earn some conservation credits. Bonobo, really good one to breed with, but you will also need to be able to get them. Like, if you have bonobos already in your zoo, now know that you can get really serious conservation credits if you sell them. But yeah, in order to start breeding, you will need a male and a female. So that's also a thing you need to pay attention to. But I love this. Just to check how this works. Am I the only one that loves this? How high is the born count on your tigers? I got I mostly got just 1 or 2 cubs, but at some point I got 1 tiger that had 3 cubs, then I had 1 tiger that had 4 cubs, and then I had 1 tiger that had 3 cubs again, then 2 cubs. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to figure out if the higher the rating of the animals, the more babies they get, but I'm not really sure if that's the case or that was just really lucky. I don't know. Anyone want Iguanodon in the game? No, Iguanodon is a dinosaur, right? Am I Iguanodon? Oh my god, you're messing with my head now. Is it a iguana? Or is it Iguanodon for the Jurassic World Evolution? I'm in the total breed. 47. I got 47 babies. What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. I was doing the rocks here. Also, definitely, I was using these rough rocks, and they're so nice. If I just delete this, the rough rock texture is so good. Now it will look a little bit different because these are gray rocks, but I really love the look of these rocks. It's so good. It really feels a little bit three-dimensional. That it really goes up. I have no idea if that's really the case. I think maybe it is. But they're so good. It really feels like rock, and you don't have to put down rocks as I keep doing everywhere. Just use the paintbrush. Was that one sticking out? No, I don't think so. But I love the terrain textures. They're really good, especially for the rocks. You see the difference? It's so good. Can you only find it on a computer? Yes, definitely standby. Or you mean the game, right? No, community wall you can find on both. You just go to my profile of YouTube, and then you you see, like, I can show. Can I show it? Yeah. Okay, because I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions because of that. So this is my my homepage, and everyone, if you just click my name, whether you're in a comment or, you know, YouTube in general, just you click on a homepage, and then you have a videos tab right over here, and this is exactly the same as on your mobile. Then you have playlists, and this is community. So a community wall is basically, the post is this one, franchise names post. These are posts that only members can see. And these, so this is the post you're looking for. I named it franchise names post because I saw that not all the people noticed it. So definitely, if you want your name to be added in the franchise series, go and give the, mention it in the post. I really love those rocks. The colors are so good. The terrain textures, I mean. See what a difference. Just variate a little bit with the snow. It doesn't work for me on mobile. Don't know why. It should work. It's I have the community wall always on my mobile phone, or maybe you don't have the newest. Well, it's very old, the community wall, so I don't know. I wanted to say maybe you have to update your YouTube app, but I really have no idea. Okay, let's do. Oh wait, no. Will Planet Zoo be in the next Steam sale? I don't know. I'm not sure if it will. Probably not. Probably not. I think it might be on sale next year. I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe 15%, but nothing really spectacular. Don't expect that. I don't really expect that to happen. This is all doing raw things, right? For those who know me on Twitch know that I do a lot of raw patches, and then in the end I'm really going to do the detailing everywhere, but it's always like first things first, first things a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and in the end you turn out to have habitats like there, like that. So we're gonna get back to these sections, don't worry. I'm probably painting, doing some painting, which I shouldn't do without having a bear clicked on. So who are we gonna click? No, we're gonna click Joris because Joris is in the chat. Joris, you're almost getting a baby. Okay, we're good with adding some more soil. Does not work on iPad too. It's just a chat. It's just a tab. It's nothing that has to be activated or anything. It should be everywhere. If not, that is just really awkward. Because it's nothing. I just, everyone has it. If you have more than 1,000 subs, it's just a tab. It's just a tab next to your videos tab, next to the videos tab and the playlist tab. It's nothing that I can do. It's just a YouTube thing. That is me, yes. Just dropping in to listen to this whilst doing. Wait, you already said that, Capybara. Why are you saying things at the same time? And I also read it. I read it even out loud. Works on my phone too. Yeah, it should be all should be everywhere. I really like the soil too of this game. It depends maybe what kind of biome you're in. But it looks so good. What is your favorite part about Planet Zoo? I think it's definitely a combination of playing the franchise mode and what we're doing right now, just taking our time to really build something beautiful, and then just take your time again to enjoy the animals for a little bit. And yeah, I just really enjoy like the overall experience of Planet Zoo. Does that make sense? I hope so. Do you know the reason why animals get boxed? I can't find a reason. It depends. Obviously, there are a few bugs out there that you can't really do anything about. But there are a few things we did notice during the live stream. And I'm going to give you an example. Over here, in this cheetah habitat, there's like a lot of terrain above here. And the first thing I did was I built some rocks and stuff. Like, okay, here I want to have a cave. So I was building a cave and I was doing like the flattened terrain forming to build this and those kind of things. And obviously, if you do that and your terrain isn't really thick, it ended up really thin. And because it was really thin and the animals just walked here, so like, la 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 la, I'm going here, yay, yay. And then they clipped through the terrain because it was too thin and they got boxed. So we were following the cheetah and we saw it happening and I was like, okay, so good to know. We need to add rocks, because if they have rocks, they use the rocks to walk instead of the terrain where they clipped through because it was too thin. So that is an example of why animals got boxed. If I wouldn't pay attention to it and just keep unboxing them and not checking, they would have still done that. But because I checked, like, okay, when do they start being boxed? For me, that was the terrain clipping. But there are also issues, for example, if you are building in a primate or monkey habitat and you're building a structure or like a climbing frame, and as soon as you have your game running and you are building in their habitat, I think because of the game trying to find new path for them to climb and you keep building in that habitat, a lot of animals do, by the way. They do box when you are building in their habitat, and like the path finder, the traversable area finder is constantly refreshing. So those kind of things happen too. But yeah, also for me, animals keep getting boxed without knowing why, or at least I didn't pay attention to it. But there might be some more reasons, that because of a path finding or anything that doesn't really work. But yeah, I think the game just needs a lot of tweaking too, to make sure that those kind of things don't happen that often. I commented my name on the franchise name wall. That's on your community wall. Hopefully you'll reply. I will look into that as soon as possible. But first things first, I really want to have the first episode out, because as you can see, I started my franchise series with like 7,000 conservation credits, I think. Or was it 4,000? Okay, I can't remember correctly. And then I bought a lot of animals so I could do the first naming in the first episode. Well, then I had a crash. So yeah, I ended up with 550 conservation credits now. And no first episode. So yeah, I really hope to get the first episode out as soon as possible, but it might take a little bit longer. And instead we just do the Malin Zoo episode. Malin Zoo Park, I should say. I remember you having 7000cc, exactly, Standby, and that was because of the what was it? Because of the Bengal tiger. So I kept getting baby Bengal tigers for the community challenge, and I kept releasing them because I didn't bother to sell them on the market for more. I was like, oh, just go for it. Are they able to get out of here? I don't think so. Yeah, social group is not really good, but we're just gonna keep Beastie for Bram. We're just gonna keep it for a little bit, just because I want to. Let's make a nice little bridge for them. That would be really cool. With what kind of pieces shall we do that? That's too big. There should be a small flat piece. That's not you. Which one is the smallest one? Well, we might want to use this one. Advanced move tool still working, guys. At least for me, that is. So first the base. And then go down. And now I am already curious if they would be able to use this. Sorry, having hot dogs? I'll be as quick as possible. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. Hot dogs are so amazing. I love hot dogs. Okay, let's check if they would be able to just use that little bridgey. No, they're not. So we're gonna make it bigger. No. Don't. Why are they not in the same group? I just added them. Okay, there we go. Oh, well, the staff is at least using it. Did you see that? Okay, pause it. I want to make a cute little bridge for them. And these kind of things also, I remember that when I had the early access and I was just playing for myself a little bit, I was building just a very simple wooden bridge, and it just kept they just kept boxing, so it's still a bit tricky. Like, it's hard to figure out what it is, but yeah. Can you click? No, wrong button. Oh, it's still not able to. I'm first trying to figure out the size of this little bridge. Well, it's not that little anymore, is it? Okay, check it again. Why are you haking up on this side? Okay, let me see, because the other side does work. So what I'm gonna do is just remove this and remove that and that, and then I'm just gonna do like this because the other side did work, so why not do like this? There's a very steep section here, but or like that thingy. Maybe that's why. That could be. So click the animal. It's still not able. Wait. Play the game. Okay, now it should be able to walk over it. So now we're gonna hopefully make something nice out of it because this looks really crap. You like bananas? I don't like bananas. What are you saying, Joris? Hot dogs. Hot dogs. Did you release the tigers or did you sell them for CC? At some point I had like the game on in like the fastest speed, so for me the fastest way to just continue playing was just to sell them, just to release them in the wild, and that's all I did, to be honest. I just wanted to get animals, guys, or just I wanted to get conservation credits with the breeding for the challenge, so yeah, just speed up the game, have some habitats, make sure you have done your research, so you have the fertility bonus, get a habitat, get 1 male and like 3, maybe 4 females if you have enough habitats for them, and then let them do their thing. And that's all you should do. It's pretty easy to breed with them once you just have everything researched, and should be good to go. And don't forget to put down your donation boxes and stuff, because obviously you do need some money and some other animals to attract more people. What I had was I had 1 habitat with the Formosan black bear, and I had 1 habitat with Chinese pangolin, and I had 4 habitats with Bengal tigers. And as soon as my Chinese pangolins died, I thought, oh, you know what, I don't mind, let's not get any new ones, but that wasn't really smart to do. So yeah, definitely have some variation into, so you will keep getting those people in. I'm curious if it would be able to walk here. I don't think so. Because the downside will be if you would use like this, then it will make it smaller, I think. So you might want to put it on the edge, right on the edge, so to not... I have not tried this earlier. I only had like a wooden planks bridge, which was with no sides at all, so this is a bit more challenging to see if they will be using it. Just saw the review from Worth the Buy. Congrats by being mentioned. Thank you, Steph. Yeah, he sent me an email like, hey, what were the words he said? What was it? It was some, he mentioned it also in his videos about the hippos. My building is the same as hippo poopy. I don't know exactly what he said, but definitely go and watch his video. But he did a review, but he emailed me like, hey, can I please use one of your builds to show in my review video, because I suck at building, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm fine with that. I'm really happy you asked, because it would be really rude, in my opinion, for people to just use your stuff. So yeah, I was really happy that he asked, and I was like, yeah, well, go ahead. And he was so kind. He had such kind words. I was like, oh my goodness. I was eating my dinner and watching the video, and he was saying so many nice things. And I was like, oh, I felt so honored. Like, I really didn't expect him to say such cute things. So yeah, it was really cool. It's really kind. Okay, now the moment of truth is... it's still not finished, but just to see if it would be able to climb this. No! Oh, it stops. Right over here. Challenging. So we either need to give it more room on this side and more room on that side. Would there be more room? Maybe a little bit. You can't, sometimes just can't tell what is the issue. It can be a little tiny knob and then you're screwed. Mike! It's likely to not go on sale. Mike Sheets, everyone! Say hello to Mike Sheets and tell him how excited you are. Just as excited as I am for what he did in Mayland Zoo. And for those who haven't, please go and give Mike a big follow. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. He's super inspiring, creates amazing, beautiful things in either Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo. I would highly recommend you guys to check out Mike Sheets. I honestly say this, you won't be disappointed, and we will not be disappointed. At least I hope. No, it's gonna be fine. With Mayland Zoo, he built in the Japanese macaque area, and I am super excited to see what he did. Oh my goodness, this is going to be really hard. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, that they won't use it, because they are able to just walk in the walk via the water. But I would like to see them using it, just because of the decorational purpose, you know. You can still get the deluxe edition now that the game is out. Yes, you can. You can just upgrade the game with the deluxe version. Why would it be stuttering? What would be the reason for it to do that? Like the pathfinding. It can't be too steep. I mean, that cannot be the case. Now, it might not be flat enough, but that doesn't make sense. To be honest, that I am really like, oh, it doesn't work, so I'm gonna make it work. But there are other people that are like, I can't stand it, that it doesn't work, because it's obvious that it works. Yeah, you can also think that. But I'm just like, no, I want to make it work, and obviously it should work. It should work already, like how I've made it, obviously. But I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna make it work. No matter how hard I have to try, I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna do diseased animal. Oh shoot. Oh no. Oh no. We have to do research for that. Pause the game. Diseased animal, diseased animal, diseased animal. So incubating Tularemia. Mike built in more than just the Japanese macaque exhibit. No, Mike doesn't know where the boundaries are. It's all good. It's all good. You said to me, shall I make a blueprint? I said to you, oh, well, I'm just going to give you my park so you can see how it looks. And obviously I was secretly hoping like, oh yeah, I'm going to build it. You were so enthusiastic. I didn't even expect that. You were like, oh my goodness, I want to build. Can I do this? Can I do that? And I was like, you have all freedom, Mike. You can do whatever you want to do. Okay, we have a disease. Because I just know how awesome your work is. So I was like, I'm not gonna give you total freedom. I really don't mind. Just go ahead, have fun. And you were so enthusiastic. So I'm just really curious what you're gonna do. So everyone, follow Mike Sheets. Seriously, do it. His work is incredible. And we made it work. Yes. Just to be sure. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so we have a stone bridge, and now we can do the rest. But we can also copy it. We can just make another one. Just because we can, that's all. There's no need for a bridge. They can swim. I just want to make it beautiful and nice. I wonder if I put it here, if they are still able to walk around it. So there's only one way to find out. Yes, they can. They can't really on this side. So what I want to do is just move that rock. Now they should be able to walk around it. Oh my god, I just realized that we haven't done anything in this stream. Only some rock work. Holy cow. Okay, move that rock. Those two rocks, I think these are. No, that rock. This rock, yes, thank you. Okay, now that should be good. Where is Bear? Bear, where are you? You're eating together. You notice that they are not fighting. They don't like the presence of this many animals in the habitat, but they're not fighting. Joris, you're not fighting. Persistence pays off, exactly. It doesn't help to be frustrated, it doesn't help to be annoyed. Just make it work and be happy that it works. That's my goal. Stay positive. Have you figured out why animals just up and box themselves for no apparent reason? Oh, we just talked about that. Like obviously when you are building in a habitat, that happens pretty often, and I think that's just because of the game. It doesn't happen with all the animals, but especially with climbing animals, the game has to find a new pathway for the like the traversable area. I think something like that. It has to calculate, and sometimes I think when it just corrupts or anything like that, the animals or some animals will get boxed. The same is for if you build something very close to them, they also get boxed. But for example too, what I was explaining, we were building this during a Twitch live stream, and my terrain over here was like very thin. So I had like a hill right over here, and then I was building this tunnel system, and because of the tunneling, it pushed up the terrain over here, and it got really thin on top of it. And because it was so thin, the animals that tried to walk over it, they just clipped through the terrain and they started to get boxed. So those kind of things, maybe that the terrain is too thin, can also be a reason that the animals get boxed. Don't get me wrong, I do agree that it sometimes I don't have too many issues with it. I do have it in Mayland Zoo, especially, yeah, I don't know. It really depends per animal. Some animals get boxed really quickly. Some animals don't. So it's a hard one. Where are the cheetahs? Here are the cheetahs. Oh, wait, are they already grown up? That was so fast. No, we have to, no, I don't want to. They already grew up. How many do they want in the habitat? Oh, that's too many. Guys. I don't want them. I don't want them to grow up. 2 males. I'm gonna send them to the trading center for now. Oh, we want more babies. We want more babies. But they're so beautiful. Oh, they're so cute. Thanks for the explanation. Well, that's just more like my experiences, Mike. So it's not like that is the reason. But I think those kind of things are, for me at least, the reason why animals keep getting boxed. But like Mayland Zoo, for example, the Chinese pangolin gets boxed really often. I have no idea why. I never built in that habitat after I finished it, so I don't know why. That could be maybe because I had like those terrain, like that hole is a natural barrier, and maybe because I didn't really check why they get boxed. Maybe that is the reason. They try to walk somewhere while the terrain is too thin or anything like that. maybe that's the case. I have no idea, but I do believe that something with their pathfinding and like, why is your head in a train, dude? So yeah, something like that could be the reason, but it can also just still be a bug, obviously. How's your day going? Well, my day is going pretty well. I have a cheetah with his head. Yeah, come on. A cheetah with his head in a terrain. Warthogs are so cute. I made it! Tiggle! Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Grumpy Owl Planet Zoo mod is genetics that create mini versions. What? Justin, thank you. I'm doing well. How are you? Did anyone, by the way, notice that someone mentioned that, I think it was Ginatha. Oh, it's raining. Nice. Someone mentioned during my Twitch stream that people don't say ew anymore. Did anyone during the last week since launch hear anyone saying ew? I can't remember. I honestly have no idea, but I can't remember anyone hearing say ew. Did you guys? I love you. Ah, thank you, Antoninko. Ew, Yithris, ew. I've heard it a couple of times. Why didn't I hear it? Even though with my hippos. I've been watching my hippos for so long today. Because I really wanted to have that one screenshot, but it just, oh no. It just didn't. You're getting babies. I saw you. I still say ew. Grumpy Owl, been here for like half an hour. I'm so sorry, Grumpy Owl. I'm so sorry. Wait, where are the babies? Where are the babies? Did I miss the babies? Oh, offspring imminent. Joris, are you here? Someone tag Joris in Discord, ladies and gentlemen, because Joris is about to get mommy. And don't forget to drink. Don't forget to save. Oh, and BC, you're the papa, right? I think you are. Oh, and for those who just tuned in, press L if you need light during night times. And oh, we have some wiggling here. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this game. It's so good. Oh, babies. No, don't move. No. Oh, there's only one baby girl. Hey. They're adorable, but not as adorable as the giant panda and the giant panda and the Formosan black bear panda. I think I am as well. Congrats, Beastie, you're papa. Bram, you're big sister. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. So we have a lot of babies. I did notice this because Arcus, who is also a YouTuber and streamer, he had a big habitat with so many baby grizzly bears. Like, there were so many adults in there. And he was like, oh yeah, I just kept them in there and they just did their thing. And they had no fighting. And I'm so happy. Because for people that, I think that, I keep saying Ouwehands Dierenpark. Well, Blijdorp is my favorite zoo. But anyways, you have a zoo in the Netherlands. And I talked about it a few times, I think. And in that zoo, you have like a bear forest. And they like saved bears for example, in Turkey, you had like those dancing bears. And I think you had that in a lot of countries with bears doing tricks, being on a chain, and really sad. Those sad images, if you guys can remember that. And they have like a lot of bears that has been saved from people as being as a pet or anything like that. And they have like a big bears forest. And I love it. And they have like a lot of different bears. Some bears have missing eyes. Some bears have like a lot of scars, or I don't know. It's really sad to see. Or like burning marks. And so they have like a very big bear forest and a lot of grizzly bears. And I actually don't know, now that I think of it, like maybe they have some kind of natural barriers in between, so they don't really have any interaction with each other. But yeah, they have a very big bear forest with like a path going over it. And yeah, you can see to all different sections the cute little bears. And they have wolves in there too. And I am curious if anyone tried to add wolves in the in a bear habitat. I'm really curious if that would work. What is that medicine icon on the animals page? Medicine icon on the animals page. Is that the Zoopedia, you mean? I don't think so. I don't see a medicine icon. You mean the research? You mean research? Medicine icon? I'm not sure if that's what you mean. I have so often read Panda Babies. Oh my goodness. I had 21 today. Was it yesterday? Was it today? 21. I had... oh my god, I had so many babies. There was so much inbreeding too. I felt so bad, but I had to laugh too. It was super cute. Contraceptives. The contraceptives. Oh, you mean this then? So this, oh yeah. So if you give them contraceptives, then you make sure that this animal is not being able to get pregnant from the opposite sex. So contraception. Yeah, contraception option means that if you have like, for example, like babies in a habitat and you don't want them to breed with their mom and dad, then you can make sure like either give the mom and dad or only the mom contraceptives, and then so then you can prevent inbreeding or just prevent breeding at all. We are getting more cheetah babies, but we're gonna save that. We're gonna save that for the Twitch live stream, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to have a 10-minute break and then I am going live on Twitch. So I really hope to see you guys there. And obviously we will be streaming next week again, and we will be streaming in between on Twitch too. So if you want to see more of this park and just some relaxing and some fun, definitely go to twitch.tv/thelaydesigner. And I really want to thank you guys for being here. Make sure to leave a like at the stream because it really does help me out. So thank you guys so much for that. I also really want to thank everyone for being here in the chat that is not coming over to Twitch. I know a lot of you are. So I'm just going to randomly scream some names. Thank you so much, Netai. Thank you, Norden. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Sir Lemons. Thank you, Damie Ties. Thank you, Grumpy Owl. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Takes, for being in the YouTube stream. Thank you, Janetha, for modding in the stream. Thank you, Kane, for probably lurking and modding in the stream too. Thank you, Beastie. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you, so many people. Thank you, T Reaper. Thank you, Euthris, for being here. Thank you, Mike Sheets, for being here. Stay tuned for Mike Sheets because Mike Sheets will return on the channel very soon. Super excited for that. Joris, congratulations on being a mommy, and I hope to see you guys on Twitch. I'll be off for, as I said, 10 minutes or something to set up my stream, get something to drink and stuff. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope to see you on Twitch. Bye, everyone.